A generation of conflict setting the stage. The recent escalation between Hezbollah and Israel is the latest chapter in a decades-long conflict. Born out of the turmoil of the Lebanese civil war and Israel's occupation, Hezbollah emerged as a formidable force. Hezbollah's mix of political mobilization and guerrilla warfare challenged Israel's military superiority. The 2006 war marked a turning point. Hezbollah's resilience shattered the aura of Israeli invincibility. An uneasy truce has prevailed, punctuated by sporadic violence. The current fighting erupted after Israeli airstrikes on alleged Hezbollah positions in Syria. Hezbollah vowed retaliation and made good on its promise. The group's recent attacks represent a significant escalation. The world watches with bated breath, aware this could ignite a wider regional conflict. The stakes are incredibly high, with the stability of Lebanon, Israel, and the broader Middle East hanging in the balance. Hezbollah's recent military operations against Israel are not merely acts of retaliation, they represent a calculated strategy designed to send a clear message. The group has demonstrated its willingness to strike deep inside Israeli territory, targeting strategic military assets. This marks a significant departure from previous engagements. No longer content with lobbing rockets indiscriminately, Hezbollah has shown an increased capacity for precision strikes. The message is clear. Israel's military superiority is no longer unchallenged. These attacks have shaken the Israeli public, who are unaccustomed to such brazen assaults on their home soil. The attacks have also exposed vulnerabilities in Israel's much-vaunted Iron Dome defense system, further eroding the sense of security that Israel has long cultivated. The audacity of these operations has reverberated throughout the region, emboldening Hezbollah's supporters and sending shockwaves through the halls of power in Israel and beyond. The rules of engagement have shifted, and the consequences are potentially far-reaching. Hezbollah's offensive has been characterized by its multi-pronged approach, combining rocket barrages with ground incursions and sophisticated anti-tank missiles. This multifaceted strategy has kept the Israel Defense Forces off balance, forcing them to respond on multiple fronts. The use of long-range rockets capable of reaching deep into Israeli territory has been a key feature of Hezbollah's strategy. These rockets, some equipped with sophisticated guidance systems, have targeted key infrastructure, including military bases, airfields, and power grids. In a daring ground operation, Hezbollah fighters briefly infiltrated the heavily fortified border, clashing directly with Israeli troops. While the incursion was short-lived, it served as a stark reminder of Hezbollah's ability to penetrate Israeli defenses. Furthermore, Hezbollah's deployment of advanced anti-tank missiles has inflicted heavy losses on Israeli armored units. These attacks have exposed the vulnerability of Israeli tanks, long considered a symbol of their military prowess. Section 4. Holding the line: Hezbollah's defensive strategies. While Hezbollah's offensive operations have garnered significant attention, its defensive capabilities have been equally crucial in this conflict. The group has employed a multi-layered defense system designed to thwart Israeli airstrikes and ground incursions. Underground bunkers and tunnels constructed over many years have provided Hezbollah fighters with protection from Israeli bombardment. These fortifications, often concealed in urban areas, have made it difficult for the IDF to target Hezbollah positions effectively. Hezbollah's air defense system, believed to include advanced anti-aircraft missiles supplied by Iran, has posed a significant challenge to Israeli air superiority. The group's ability to shoot down Israeli drones and fighter jets has further dented the IDF's image of invincibility. Furthermore, Hezbollah has utilized a vast network of human intelligence and surveillance to monitor Israeli troop movements and anticipate attacks. This network, deeply embedded within the local population, has given Hezbollah a tactical advantage. Section 5. Strategic targets striking at the heart of Israeli military power. Hezbollah's recent operations aim to degrade Israel's military capabilities and undermine its security. By targeting Israel's military infrastructure, Hezbollah seeks to level the playing field. Primary targets include bases housing troops, tanks, and ammunition depots. These attacks inflict heavy losses on the IDF and disrupt its operations. Destroying key assets demonstrates Hezbollah's capacity to strike at Israel's core. Targeting airfields disrupts Israeli air operations and limits their power projection. Section 6. Shifting sands. The impact on regional power dynamics. The recent escalation between Hezbollah and Israel has sent shockwaves throughout the Middle East, with the potential to reshape the regional power dynamics. Hezbollah's show of force has emboldened its allies and raised serious questions about Israel's military dominance. Iran, Hezbollah's primary backer, has emerged as a key beneficiary of the conflict. Hezbollah's ability to challenge Israel, even as Iran faces crippling sanctions, underscores Tehran's influence and reach in the region. This demonstration of Iranian-backed strength could embolden other groups opposed to Israel. The conflict has also exposed divisions within the Arab world. While some Arab states have condemned Hezbollah's actions, others have expressed support for the group's resistance against Israel. This divide reflects the complex web of alliances and rivalries that define the Middle East. The conflict has further complicated the already volatile situation in Syria, where both Hezbollah and Israel are active players. The risk of a wider regional conflagration, drawing in other actors, cannot be discounted. Section 7. The home front, Lebanon under fire. While Hezbollah's operations have targeted Israeli military infrastructure, the conflict has also brought significant suffering to Lebanon. Israeli airstrikes have targeted Hezbollah positions throughout the country, resulting in civilian casualties and widespread damage. The southern region of Lebanon, where Hezbollah maintains a significant presence, has borne the brunt of Israeli retaliation. Homes, businesses, and infrastructure have been reduced to rubble, displacing thousands and exacerbating an already dire humanitarian crisis. The Lebanese government, grappling with a crippling economic crisis and political instability, has found itself caught in the crossfire. While condemning Israeli aggression, Beirut has also urged restraint from Hezbollah, fearing further devastation. The conflict has deepened the political divisions within Lebanon, with some factions accusing Hezbollah of prioritizing its regional agenda over the well-being of the Lebanese people. The fragile social fabric of the country, already strained by years of turmoil, is in danger of unraveling.